Oh man, that's awesome. Man, how you start your day. How you start your day is so important. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. You ever compare the water at the ocean, comparing it to like a swamp or just a body of water that doesn't move? There's mosquitoes, there's insects, it's murky, dirty. But the ocean is always just clean. It's because it keeps moving. You gotta keep the body moving. These are just notes to myself. And if someone else can benefit from these notes, oh, there you are. If somebody else can benefit from these notes to myself, then that's great. Keep your body moving just like the ocean. You know, when I start my day at the beach, which is a lot of times, my day is always a lot better because a body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. You have to have a purpose. You have to have things to do. Miserable people just sit. Do you understand that? Miserable people just sit all day. They don't do anything. Maybe they're not miserable, but their body's gonna look miserable. Okay, so aside from that, aside from your health, you gotta protect your wealth and your health because we live in a market society, so don't be naive. It's not just about having a healthy lifestyle, eating healthy. You have to have market value. What is the market? Market is money, okay? You have to have market value, or at least find a way to make money so you can live a healthy lifestyle. I'm gonna tell you something that I don't like to say, but man, you gotta stay away from the hospital, okay? Stay the fuck away from the hospital. Don't believe in all that hocus pocus. I once knew a radiologist in Fresno. He said he never saw a miracle. He never ever saw a miracle. Now, I'm not talking about the miracle of birth. I'm not talking about the miracle of God, okay? Of course I believe in God, all right? But when it comes to curing diseases, man, it is tough. You want to stay away from the hospital like you want to stay away from jail. And that's something that we really don't talk to our kids about. Like, we talk to our kids about staying away from committing crimes so they don't have to go to jail. But don't commit a crime to your body by eating unhealthy and not exercising, because you're going to end up in the hospital. If you don't exercise, if you don't eat healthy, you're going to end up in the hospital. It's fucked up. Look, some people get bad cards in life. I understand that, okay? Some people are born with terrible diseases. Thank God there are doctors dedicating their life to try to help these people. But on the flip side of that, there's a whole business to medical, and they rely on sick people to stay in business. So, like, you're trying to stay away from prison, try to stay away from the hospital. I love you guys. If you made it this far into the video listening to me rant and talk, you have to subscribe.